very good afternoon from here in the centre of Gibraltar. This evening we're going to take a stroll around Gibraltar. A very good morning from here in Gibraltar. A very good morning guys from here in Casemate Square. Good afternoon guys, and today we are in the South District. Another channel first here for Gib TV, and another place I've never visited before here in Gibraltar. So let's check out the South District and let's see how the people are living down here. Come join me. So, very good afternoon guys. Today is Wednesday the 6th of March 2024. And let's start with this beautiful view from these terrace houses here in the South District. A view stretching across Africa. We can see the car park if you're heading down here, although I'd probably advise parking in Europa Point because you've got more spaces and it's not such a far walk. But yeah, let's have a look around, and first impressions, it's very quiet. I think it's only a residential estate. We've got a place here called the Elliott's Estate. This doesn't look very welcoming, so I'm not going to film up here. Got Bleak House Road here. And yeah, it just looks like another road that leads into a estate. But let's have a look. Come on, guys. Maybe I'm starting to realise there's not too much down here in the South District. Walking around, there's no like shops or bars. So where does everyone in these estates hang out? Do they go over to Europa Point? Who knows, but let's keep exploring. Now I can't make my mind up guys. This estate we're walking around, like, it does have British vibes, but it doesn't feel like we're in Britain. It's got that tropical Spanish vibe we can see from this fishing boat converted into a plant pot. Well, it's fair to say down there's a dead end. Let's try and find another way out of this estate. Yeah, we've got to see something more interesting than houses. So it's a very green estate down here, a lot of plants, and to be honest I wouldn't mind living there. Looks quite nice. You can see there's a little bit of construction going on here as well, but let's have a walk around and I think we can see a way out. Let's follow our way through the arch and hopefully, yes, we can see the sea. So let's go down, have a look at the coastline. What a beautiful view we have across the straits today. We can see Africa pretty clearly, although it is pretty chilly this afternoon. Well, at least we've made our way out of the estate. Now let's talk about the weather today. Now, it is a bit chilly, and it has been a bit chilly over the last week or so. I'd say it's about 16 degrees now. And tomorrow, it all goes down the pan. Apparently, we're going to have 5 days of rain continuous. I don't know how accurate those weather predictions are, or if they'll change over the course of the weekend. But yeah, I think this is the last day to really get outside and do some videos. So let's continue checking out the South District and see what else this little part of Gibraltar has to offer. Let's go. Now this looks like an interesting place to live. Let's see if we can take a little look close. And we found a staircase that leads onto the shore front here. And this is really nice. It's a nice little patch of nature we've discovered. So guys, last year I set out on a quest, and that quest was to reach the southern plateaus of Gibraltar. I think I'm standing on a little chunk of it here in the South District. This is definitely a plateau, but it's not a part of the main plateau. But yeah, nice to make it almost halfway there. But when I look at this beautiful natural land, completely untouched, I only think of one thing living here: snakes. Did you know that Gibraltar's home to 5 different species of snake? I can guarantee 2 species are found right here on this patch of land. Interesting fact for you. But now, let's continue exploring the South District. Come join me. So let's have a look around here, and we stumble across Buckingham Palace for the insects. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's nice to see they have little nature projects going on in this part of Gibraltar, but yeah, you can see how steep the terrain is here. So this mountain behind me here is a perfect habitat where you'll find snakes and other reptiles. Also, I reckon you can find other things like rodents living inside, which gives a brilliant food source for the snakes here. But anyway, less about snakes, more about the dirty south. So here we are, guys. I think we are as physically south as we possibly can get here in the South District. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk back up and try and find some civilization and some land. Come join me. So what goes down must come back up, and you can see the staircase if I'm not feeling knackered already. Now let's push on and we can see last edges of this estate, and we have stumbled across the university. Well, I guess we found one point of interest here in the South District, and that's the university behind me. Let's keep going. We have also found a church here opposite the university building. There's signs for it, of course. A building site, because building never stops here in Gibraltar, it is continuous. One thing I'm feeling about coming here to the South District is that it's a very peaceful place, although there is nothing to do, and if you minus the drilling behind us. But yeah, it's so quiet, it's so different from living in town or being in the town area of Gibraltar. Let's see what else we can find. So we have some nice hidden mansions tucked away there. You can even see a horse box. I don't think anyone's keeping horses in Gibraltar, but you never know. If you know different, let me know in the comments. But we're walking past the Europa Stadium here, and we're by the main entrance of the university building, and this point here marks us entering Europa Point with the British flag flying high. So there we are, guys, that concludes our little walk around the South District, and the conclusion that I've come to is the South District is just the residential part of Europa Point. There's nothing really to see or do there, and if you're going to head to anywhere, you're more better to head here to Europa Point. At least you'll find a cafe and a shop and some things to do and explore. But from me here at Europa Point, thank you for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you on the next adventure.